Who are you and what brings you to Riviera Connect today?
So my name is Grace Jolley. Jolly by name, jolly by nature, I'd like to think. Also known as that colourful LinkedIn lady. And I'm here to obviously promote my business and that colourful LinkedIn lady, which is me.
Fantastic. And as I understand it, you're also here to do a talk on LinkedIn.
Yes.
What did that entail?
So I basically went over all of the new changes that have happened with LinkedIn just recently.
Yeah.
But also giving people the opportunity to ask questions, because I know that LinkedIn is a completely different ball game to your Facebooks and your Instagrams and your TikToks. So it's quite a nice opportunity for businesses to ask those questions.
Yeah.
Because it is predominantly a business social network.
What sort of questions were you getting? What sort of things were people wanting to know?
Oh my goodness, there's loads. So the initial one was connecting with people and what that actually means. So one person asked me, if I connect with someone, is it a bit weird for, just doing a cold connection? Yeah. But also we talked about the fact that actually LinkedIn has gone from the whole corporate side of things into more of I've used this word a lot, but connection, community-based social network, rather than this is my CV on one page. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the questions were around, how do we make it less, I guess, professional in a way? And how do we get across ourselves as personal, people, rather than a company? And there was lots of those sort of like intertwining questions between, company page, personal page. How do we? It was a lot. 45 minutes worth, so it was good.
Wow.
It was good.
So a lot to go into. No, fantastic. And obviously, aside from your talk, you're here to promote your business.
Yes.
So talk to me more about your business. What is it that you do specifically that you're exhibiting today?
So it is literally what it says on the tin. I just talk LinkedIn. So I help businesses that are uncomfortable with using LinkedIn or don't necessarily know the difference between Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. And I sort of tell them how to use LinkedIn in a way that doesn't feel, with the want for a better word, icky.
Right.
And actually gets their message out there without sounding too corporate. But also know how the platform works, because it's different to the other. And that's what I was doing today, just basically promoting that. And the way I do that is through workshops and one-to-ones, audits, all sorts of bits and pieces, talks, obviously.
Yep.
That's me in a nutshell. It's just LinkedIn. I know it sounds crazy, right? That I'm not a social media manager and do it all, but it's just the one
obviously,
social.
like you said, there are so many questions around LinkedIn, and people just don't know how to use it when compared to other social platforms, because it is kind of very business focused, but then it's, like you said, it's how do you humanize that person behind the screen. In terms of obviously Riviera Connect, it's all about connection and connecting businesses and local people and the local business community.
Yeah.
How have you found today's event in terms of those connections?
Oh, do you know what? It's been brilliant. So obviously I'm so used to connecting with people on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And I always say this, the magic formula is when the face-to-face and the online combine.
Brilliant.
Because I think that's more powerful.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed today is it's been almost like the ultimate, because today I've had people come up to me going, oh my God, I know you from LinkedIn. And I was like, just like, I can't remember who was stood. Joe. So just like what Joe did there, it's been really nice to actually, I've spoken to these people, connected with them, interacted with posts, but to actually put a face to that business, it's been really, really nice.
Brilliant.
And seeing, just interacting with people on a more in-person level, it's actually been really nice. Right. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's what I do. I love talking, if you haven't already noticed.
That's really good. And obviously we're here doing this kind of podcast setting, so it fits really nicely. In terms of obviously being local yourself, you're in Torquay.
Yeah, I am indeed.
Being a local business as well. What do you feel makes being a business and living in Torbay that kind of perfect storm? What's so good about being in this area?
That's a really, really good question. And I think number one, I think people are so personable here. The one thing I noticed since branching out on my own is the amount of people that are here ready to help.
Yeah.
and the way in which Torbay business owners in general are so welcoming, because you can get communities that aren't necessarily like that, and I haven't come across any, but I just love the fact that since starting, everyone has been so supportive, and Torbay wants businesses to do well.
Yeah.
I mean, hence this today. This is fantastic. It's just been so beautifully run, and the amount of connections that you can make. It's that theme again, isn't it? The whole connections, and Torbay itself is just a beautiful place to work. I'm so lucky that I can go out of my home office, walk 10 minutes down the road and look out at the ocean. So for me, yes, business and pleasure, I guess, mix, because I can have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Grow my business with some incredible people and be able to have those connections and that network, but also at the same time connect with what let's try that again, that makes Torquay amazing.
Yeah.
And that's the sea and the ocean and the people. So, yeah, that's
fantastic.
That's why.
No, that's brilliant. So, thinking about bringing it to a close, I'll ask you two more questions. What can people expect from you and your business in Q4 of 2025, and what can they expect to see in 2026?
Okay. Oh, that's amazing. So in this last quarter, I think for me, it's really pushing me and the brand out there.
Yeah.
And more people getting to know that colourful LinkedIn lady and who I actually am and what I stand for. The more colourful, the better. But ultimately, knowledge around LinkedIn. And then next year, it's going to be expanding. I'd love to be able to start taking on a team. And that is my goal for next year, is that actually that colourful LinkedIn lady actually becomes more of the company name, which is GK Creative. And I have more of a creative team around me in order for us to grow.
Fantastic.
And that's me.
Brilliant. So very much watch this space.
Yes.
Lots to come.
Yes.
And how can people find you? Final question, how can people find you and interact with you and make that connection?
Add me on LinkedIn. Grace
course.
Jolley. Add me on there. And I am on other socials, but I need to be getting better at the other ones.
Okay.
But yeah, got me a message on LinkedIn.
Excellent stuff.
Thank you so much.
Grace, thank you. Thank you very much.